Kia ora whānau and welcome back to the Whakatāne Touch Tournament. We are here up on Field 2 and the afternoon session. For those of you who are joining us again, we've got our Open Women's semi-final, one of the semi-finals. We'll be playing up, taking on Legacy, big semi-final. We saw Legacy a little earlier in the day. We haven't seen any of playing up yet. So big match, of course. It's do or die football now. Winner moves on, and the loser will no longer be in the running for the big the championship banner. So as we see the awesome drone shots, thanks to local Gecko Productions. The weather is doing its best to hold off. We've been promised some pretty ugly stuff through the afternoon, but as long as we can, we'll be out here playing touch football. And I'm joined in commentary by Ahu, one of our local touch legends. Introduce yourself and just remind the people at home who and what you are.
Yeah, no, kia ora te whānau. It's my privilege to be back in commentary here alongside Brad. So again, just a little bit about myself. I was born and raised here in Whakatāne. I grew up down at these touch fields really, watching my mother play, then developing myself into a player, coach, organiser, manager, just pretty much fulfilling whatever role we could here within our Whakatāne touch whānau. So yeah, my big privilege to be in here with you today there, Brad.
Awesome. Well, it's such a good event. I mean, it's what are we, 35th edition of the Whakatāne Touch Tournament. Obviously a little bit interrupted over the last couple of years with COVID, but you can see we're back in the first year of fully opening it up and straight back to full noise. There's some awesome touch out here, and what a spectacle to be putting on for Whakatāne.
Yeah, I was actually surprised that it is the 35th year. You just reminded me actually. It's been about 14 years since I've been working around this tournament here, so awesome.
Yeah, so that's as we see the teams going through their last preparations. It's Legacy in the navy blue and playing up in the purple. Two strong sides. I mean, the way that this tournament's been, and we've seen some games here, you've got to be strong to make it to this the pointy end of the tournament. With it just being a one-day tournament, you have to win your pool to make it to the semi-finals, and there were some big games earlier in the day. Legacy made their way here thanks to wins over Pure Styles, and they also beat out Bullets Red on their way here. And playing up, well, they had to get past Huskies as well as Ninja on their way to this game. So both these teams here looking to book their spot in the final, and we will be with you for the final at 5:10 this evening, which will be a big one. But this is women's semi-final, Open Women's. It will be Legacy with first use of the football here. Ahu, what are you looking forward to in this women's game?
I'm expecting some really nice fast play happening out here, being our semi-finals here today. I'm expecting both teams to come out fiery with strong defence and looking to attack that line.
Yeah, and for those of you watching at home, now that we're into these playoff games, it is a little bit different. We've been playing 25-minute straight shot games up until now. These games, though, are 15-minute halves, so we will play 15 minutes. Teams will get 2 minutes for half-time to swap ends, get a bit of coaching instruction, reset, and then we'll go another 15. And, of course, we need a result. So hopefully we get some tight games. We can talk about the drop-off situation once we get there, perhaps a little bit later in the game. But an exciting way to finish a match, that's for sure.
Yeah, mate, nothing more exciting than drop-off touch, especially here in Whakatāne at its finest.
Yeah, it was Legacy with the first crack at the line there. Playing up did well, and here they come with their exit, playing up in the purple. Legacy in the blue.
Some nice yards being gained there on that exit there. The Legacy managing well on the defensive end. Oh, playing up, just not quite organised there and losing control of the ball. They have Legacy on the drive back. And Legacy doing a great job to drive that ball straight down the middle on the exit.
Yeah, good. Unfortunate there. It's set up well there, Legacy. A couple of good, solid drives up the middle of the field. Here comes Playing up on their exit. They'll get across to their sub box and yeah, tidy play there.
It's nice to see the defensive line responding well to referees' comms too.
Yeah, they got numbers on the left here. They go right. It's been touched, so they'll get a full set here. Playing up in the attacking zone there. They forced the long ball on second play, and it's going to be turnover there. Legacy will have ball out of their exit, move towards their sub box.
Playin up doing a great job there, making sure they're onside before initiating their touch.
Good shooter there from Playing up, just shut that one down. And he just made it over halfway now. Legacy, great scoop.
You really see the game getting out and going now.
Yeah, good pace from both sides there.
Referee Brett Pittman awarding the penalty for touch and pass.
Yeah, just ran out a little bit of room there, trying to force to the sideline. Here's Playing up off the back of that touch pass penalty. Getting good yards here, up into the attacking zone. They're up near the 7. Here they go. It's got to be on there. Numbers are on. Little juggle, but she got it down, and it's points on the board. First touchdown is Playing up.
Yeah, it's also moving the ball through the hands to get that nice execution out in the wing.
Yeah, really good eyes up to see that overlap was there on the right, and good discipline too from the winger not to drift in, trying to get the ball, stayed out in her lane. Little juggle at the end there, but had enough time thanks to the hands effort. So well done. Playing up first on the board. 4 minutes in, and they're up 1-0 here in this women's semi-final.
Yep, Legacy will be looking to reply as soon as they can. Expect them to step it up just a little bit more here.
Here's their long. Touch called. You can just see the difference there, how that winger just creeping in that 5 metres there, just allowed the defender to turn and get to her. I mean, I know it does make it an extra difficult pass, the additional 5 metres, but yeah, it's the little things that count, especially in semi-finals.
Yeah. I suppose that's the decision, isn't it? Do you close the space and take your own space up to give it an easier pass, or do you hang wide and hope that you're going to get in there?
Weaving footwork, Playing up, wrapping numbers around, there they go.
Legacy doing a good job to communicate on the field there.
Yeah, it's a trademark of teams that are confident in their play. They're nice and loud on the field. You can hear the communication. Good, clear leadership from their sub-boxes and from those on the field. Both teams still really looking to settle into this game. As mentioned, we're at 2 15-minute halves from now on through the rest of the game, rest of the day. Little show there, but the shooter gets her. This Legacy just trying to find their spot. Good scoop. Brave doing it in this weather.
Excellent touch there on the dummy half to regain that position. There you go, the condition's still a little bit wet out there. That ball just got a bit of slippery surface and to the ground it goes.
Yeah, unforced errors disappointing for coaching staff especially. You see a lot of 2 hands on the ball. Got to out here, like I said, it's we're a little under perfect conditions. But these women out here still putting on a good display of touch footy. The winner of this game, of course, will go on to this evening's final. The final due to be at 5:10 on this same live stream. For those of you joining us, we had Just under 8,000 views come through our stream this morning through the course of the morning, which is massive. People in Australia, people up and down the country. For those of you who joined us earlier and are back on this stream, Namahi, welcome. It's awesome to have you here, but I'll tell you what's one better, being down here, being on the side of the field. The touch is electric. You don't want to miss this. There's going to be some awesome stuff happen for the remainder of this day. We've got men's semi-final coming up next, Open Men's. Then we'll actually go into a couple of the finals. From there it'll be the 35 men's final, and then our Open Women's and Open Men's. So a big afternoon of touch football. Here's Playing up, they get the break. Can't find the pass.
No support runners with there, but as you alluded to earlier, Brad, yeah, you were right there. It's interesting to see the increase in the level that's out there on the field there, and it just creates that awesome atmosphere, especially when you're down here at the park watching next to the field.
Yeah, we're lucky to be able to see. We got the field on one side and the TV on the other side. We might have the best seat in the house, and here goes Legacy. Oh, she's put it down. Got to have numbers. It's got to be.
Excellent.
There it is.
As we've seen all day, again, excellent positioning from referee Brett Kipton right there to award the touchdown. Excellent work, referees.
Yeah, and really well done there by Legacy. The ball actually took a deflection off the defender's hand, still able to rein it in, get the ball out in front, and just shake the last defender with a bit of an eyes. Sent her out to the link, and she strolls in untouched. Legacy strike back. It's 1-1 in the women's final. First half between Playing Up in the purple and Legacy in the blue. There's another unforced error. Ahu, this weather making things difficult.
Oh, look, I think at the end of the day you need to make those adjustments and secure that ball, bearing in mind that this is semi-finals time now. You have no excuses there when it comes to those loose balls. But I expect to see them tidy up, especially heading into the second half after that short break in between.
Yeah, would have got some water on, maybe a little snack in between. Probably not a big meal for these ones having to run around out there.
Good news is the sidelines don't need any spritzing because God's providing that for us today.
Yeah. Here we go, Playing Up with numbers.
Can they execute here? Oh, and a fresh set of 6 to come.
Yeah, good honesty there from number 7 from Legacy. Just put her hand up and said, yeah, I did put my hand out for that one. So they'll get a full set here.
Legacy here need to be very careful not to give up that penalty there on the scoreline. Playing Up is just too good. They will execute, provided that opportunity.
Here they go. She's through. Good defense.
Would have been nice to see the cut back inside there. The gap had been created.
Yeah. Here we go.
Touch 5.
Low.
Ooh, referee calls touch 6.
Yeah, good close on the touch there. Tried to get in low. And Legacy will get their exit. Yeah, did well there, the exit Legacy. They got their new legs on. Good drive. Here they go.
There's not some excellent yards being gained here in this drive.
Good slide there in defense by Playing Up. They just counted up the numbers well.
I expect we're going to see Playing Up here, heading to their box to get some fresh legs out there as well.
Yep. Good hands there. Yeah, here they all come. Two to play with here. Oh, good touch there. Good defense by Legacy.
I think some of these players may have seen the penalty awarded in the last game there for 7 on the field, because both teams are taking their time subbing in and out, making sure it's clean and tidy. Can't afford to give over that 7-player penalty.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the percentage plays now once you get into playoffs football. It's the little things. Make sure you do the little things right. Hand over there. Playing up will get to halfway and just 2 touches here. There they go. New players are on, good footwork.
Yep, Legacy doing a good job to make those drives as minimal as possible there, only allowing 2 or 3 metres per touch.
Oh, lovely. Lovely pass.
Beautiful basic touch being played there.
Yeah.
Simple numbers out wide, put the ball through the hands, a couple of skip passes and we're there.
Yeah, that's really tidy. That's 2-1 now to Playing up over Legacy. Nice try there. Just puts them back ahead on the scoreboard. We're closing in on the final couple of minutes here of this first half. You see the replay down in the corner there. Lovely skip. Winger staying nice and wide. Perfect execution there by Playing up. And Legacy, they've got a minute, 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes to answer back here before the break. And there's the unforced error again. The coach killer. Here we go. Allows Playing up to get through their processes.
We'll see Legacy here having a big push on defence. They do not want to allow that extra touchdown before the end of the first half.
Yeah, a lot of times in sports we talk about the periods just before and after a break and how influential they can be. You know, if they can level things up going back into the break, all the dominance that Playing up had in the first half doesn't really matter anymore, but touch and pass. But equally, if Playing up can score another one and go in 3-1 up, it's huge.
Yeah. Definitely control the momentum in the second half there if they manage to get that extra point up.
Yeah, and remember, teams have been having to play without that break of momentum. They've been having to force the momentum shifts by plays.
Well, we can see the old touches getting a little bit niggly there and perhaps playing at the ball a little bit.
Yeah.
But to be expected in semi-final touch rugby.
That's it. You may as well push it until the person in green blows that whistle. There's no second chances here.
Oh, no control there on the roll ball. These sort of errors we cannot afford if we're Legacy.
I'm sure Playing up will be happy just to grind this out to the half-time hooter.
Yep, just under a minute left to play in this first half.
There we go. Playing up will have a couple of plays here. Nice footwork. Oh, hang on to it. It's all right. You're all right giving the ball up way over that side in the corner. Try to force them to work it out of their own end.
Well, it appears they're hitting the box with very minimal time left in the half.
Yeah. Might be their only opportunity here before the half. We have a play or two left. Good shoot. Playing up, just shutting that one down. Here they go, Legacy.
Delaying play penalty there.
Yeah. And that will spell the end of the first half there in the match between Playing Up and Legacy. They'll have to take the one last possession, but I'm sure they'll just walk it forward and take the touch. It's half time now in our open women's semi-final, coming to you live from Whakatāne Touch Tournament. With special thanks to our stream major sponsors. It's One Foundation, the big reason why we can bring you all of this action, and what action it's been. Absolutely fantastic return to Whakatāne Touch Tournament for 2023. And special thank you, Ngāmihi too, One Foundation, for that support. And of course our tournament's sponsors, Whakatāne District Council, KBS Sports, Toi Oho Mai, and the Whakatāne Touch Association for putting on this event year in, year out. As mentioned, it's a celebration of 35 years here at Whakatāne Touch, and it's the best club competition in New Zealand. As we can see some of the replays, thanks to One Foundation, we'll be able to have a quick look at just how incredible this weekend has been.
Yes, no, it's definitely a noticeable step up in this game so far compared to the previous rounds. You can definitely see each team is fighting their hardest to secure that spot in the final game there.
Yeah, and as teams gel over the day, they get used to the conditions, they get a few reps under their belt. This was Nice try there to Legacy. It's just a quick break here. It's only a 2-minute spell, so 30 seconds I'll be back here. That was the one that put Playin up ahead, thanks to our One Foundation replays. We've got teams playing all over the grounds here at Whakatāne. Such an awesome venue to be able to host a tournament like this. Not many places in New Zealand that could handle it the way Whakatāne does. It's been a fantastic weekend. Despite all the weather, grounds have held up. They look in excellent nick. And full credit to the staff here at Whakatāne Touch Association and those putting on the tournament, because it's been nothing but success as we kick off the second half here between Playin up in the purple and Legacy in the navy blue. It's Playin up with 2-1 lead. 15-minute halves. This is the Open Women's semi-final. Winner here, of course, goes to the final. Loser, no biscuits for them, and it's Playin up. What a start.
Yes, no, excellent execution straight off the tip there, scoring within the first 20 seconds of that second half. What a way to make a statement.
I tell you what, the staff from Playin up must have had some power, minced power sitting in there at halftime, because they come out of a rocket Playin up. What a start. They love that. And the sub box is pumped up for Playin up.
Yeah, let's see if Legacy can answer back here. Real crucial that they make it down to their green zone and hopefully score here. Keep our game nice and competitive.
Yeah. Here's Legacy just pulling Playin up off the line. Here we go, Legacy, numbers here, good cut.
Oh, and there it is. The answer back immediately. Oh, no.
Cool, touch pass. Good defensive work there from Playin up, and they work towards their sub box. And it'll be a delay penalty as well by the looks. Here we go, Legacy with another opportunity here off the error from Playin up. They're coming left. Great defensive work there by Playin up. Big play.
I think Legacy just needs to maintain their composure, make sure they draw that defense off the line there and look to execute.
Yep, they don't have to rush. They got a full set here.
It seems like a couple of wasted touch there, so hopefully they can pull it together now.
The sub box here from Playin up right outside our van. They're loving it.
Oh no! Once again, that unforced error, just allowing Playin up to maintain their position.
Yep, and they're going to have to work out of their own end here. Legacy just trying to put a squeeze on. Good yards, Playin up. They get to the sub box. And they're at halfway, 3 touches. And the penalty as well. Big one there for Playin up.
Yes, Greg Scott awarding the penalty there for offside to Playin up. Unfortunately, defenders just not quite hearing our referees calling them back.
Yeah.
And that's the consequence.
Yeah, they Playin up make it tough there in front of their own sub box, because they're nice and vocal too, probably trying to drown out those those singled calls. So, hey, it's worked, and they're away here Playin up.
Nice line defense there from Legacy to get the touch. Just looks like the Playin up player may have run into her own teammate.
Yeah, push her over the line. Here we go, the settles there. Oh, footwork. Good hands. Just take it, take it. Yeah.
You know, in these semi-finals here, even just giving up that 1 metre of ground can make a difference there, eh? The calibre of touch being played today is just that high. Can't afford to give an inch.
I didn't hear that call again. It's offside. Got up too early. She was trying to shut Legacy off being able to get over to their sub box.
That is something we've seen quite Playin up doing quite well in this game so far. There is their shooters coming up on the defensive line had some excellent timing there, just not quite on that last play. Yeah,
so for those watching at home, perhaps not so familiar with the back and forths of touch, those first 2 after your turnover is key. And getting some yards up towards halfway, but also getting over to your sub box so you can roll subs on, fresh legs on. It's all free, open substitutions here in touch. No limit. You just roll them and roll them fast. So what you'll see is, as we mentioned, Playing Up shoot their middles up to try and hold Legacy over the other side of the field, not allow them to get across to their sub-box easily. Burn tackles going sideways instead of up the middle. You can see there's even just that shoot there just allows them one extra play the ball before they get to the sub-box.
Looks like Playin Up have found their rhythm again on the defensive end there, managing to get to the 4th touch before the 10-metre line.
Yeah. And there's numbers there, but they scramble well.
Well defended by Playin Up there to limit Legacy's yards.
Yeah. So you see here, a little bit too easy there, Playing Up able to get to halfway and to their sub-box just in the 2 touches instead of the 3 to 4 it took Legacy on the last play. Keep an eye out for that and just the way that Playing Up and Legacy battle that area of the field.
I will say one factor we may see influence this game here is the fitness level, bearing in mind these games are slightly longer than the pool play games that these teams are used to. So perhaps we may see a big swing in the last 5 minutes here.
Yeah, the one thing that does work in the players' favour from past iterations of Whakatāne Touch Tournament is it's not scorching hot out here. The little bit of drizzle, we might call it, the cloud cover, will certainly be helping. Oh, feet work.
Dancing around the defensive player there to get their board down.
Disco fever. Blow it loud and proud. That's a try. Touchdown 2. Playing Up, and that one there puts them out to 4-1. Remembering they scored off the shotgun coming out of half-time. They're up now 4-1. Legacy with a big mountain to climb if they're to get back level on the scoreboard here.
Yeah, no, they'll need a touchdown within the next few minutes there to be able to claw this back in there. But in saying that, once again, semi-final touch. 2 minutes is plenty of time.
Yep, as we see the replay, thanks to One Foundation here. Look at that. Oof. Inside out right foot, outside in left foot. Left defender's in her wake. That's pretty.
Legacy need to tidy up a little bit there on the attack.
Good touch there. Playing Up. And here they come, Playing Up. Again, 2 touch and they're on halfway, right in front of their sub-box.
There's some nice yards there, over 10 metres gained and 1 touch there. Beautiful when you're on the exit.
Yeah. Oh, got her turning.
Nice.
There it is.
Nice little
Playing
two-step.
Up. I tell you what, whatever they had at half-time, if they put that in the water at the start of the game, we can go home at half-time. Playing Up. They're playing the second half is what they're doing.
Hey, way to demand it. Very good. All right, there we go.
Solid out of the break here. That's 3 touchdowns as we see the replay down in the corner thanks to One Foundation. Good plant, gets the defender turning. She goes the wrong way and this is a little over ball. Good awareness. Knows where a player is, knows where the space is. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Probably just booked their spot in this afternoon's Open Women's Final for Playing Up.
Yeah, no, I'd have to agree with you on that one there, Brad. This Playing Up team is just coming in and executing so superbly.
Oh, there's a tidy little break and play there for Legacy. I don't want to be the commentator's curse to call it back from 5-1, but anything can happen. We saw tries scored quickly in earlier games. Perhaps I spoke a little too soon and a little too loud. Legacy aren't interested in closing that chapter yet.
Oh, just over 6 minutes left to play here. 3 points there. Definitely enough time for Legacy to claw this back. But it's just going to take a few errors on Playing Up's part, and they're just going to have to tidy up just a little bit more Legacy if they want to be able to take the game. And just as I say that,
yeah,
Playing Up gets in there for another one.
Yeah, that's clinical there from Playing Up. Running at holes, picking the gaps, understanding where the space is, and straight off the tap off. That's have restored that 4 touchdown lead. So try as I might to put the curses on it. Yeah, playing up just too good here so far in this Open Women's semi-final. And Legacy with an opportunity here off the tap off.
Oh, that's no control there going into the ruck.
Yeah.
Again, in these conditions, it's the importance of making sure you have their ball secure.
Yep. And, I feel like a broken record, but again, playing up just worked their way out so well. The exits are clean. They get to the sub box easily. They've got plenty of players on the field as they move through their transition. Not waiting for subs to still get on. And they're able to attack with eyes up like this. They're through again.
Touch number 6 scored by referee Brett Pittman.
In a good spot. In a great spot, the referee there.
But yet again, we see the ball go to the ground, playing up, regain that possession.
Yes, we see that One Foundation replay. Man, she did well to pull the ball in with one hand, but the defender just parked up there on the try line. So no extension to the lead there, but they've got another opportunity here playing up. Nice low.
Referee Greg Scott
He
seems
likes
to like
it.
it. Touchdown.
She likes it. That's money there from playing up. Oh, I love to see a good low dive, especially in the wet. Get it nice and low, push that ball out. Great finish there for playing up, and yeah, they're really starting to flex a little bit here in this Open Women's semi-final. Check the replay in the bottom corner thanks to One Foundation. Nice slow setup, dump one, and nice and low. You love that.
Oh, Legacy could be in here again, looking for the wide ball. Right idea, just not quite that execution there to finish. They had the right numbers out on that wing side.
Yeah, and not to take anything away from Legacy, it's the tail of the tape though has been the execution. A couple of unforced errors, you know, not being able to get to their sub box as easily. Just little 1%ers that play a big difference in semi-final touch.
Just taking a quick look out to the field there, maybe down to playing up, just might have that little bit more experience there and able to just maintain that composure, just allowing them to execute there in the end.
Oh, and there they go again.
It's again, beautiful low dive there.
Yeah.
Another touchdown.
Yeah. They're just starting to push the boat out now. 8-2, it's playing up. They've got their, they've booked their ticket to this afternoon's final. We'll find out for you who they're going to be playing. That's happening at the moment over on field 3. Is the other women's semi.
All right, we see Legacy approaching their 5-metre zone, preparing to set up to hopefully get into their touchdown zone.
Here we go, Legacy. This is nice. Called the touch.
Oh, touch number 5 here. Let's see if Legacy can get anything down on their last possession.
So it looks like the other women's semi-final over on field 3. It is between Pearl Jam and Bullets. 2 teams we saw earlier in the day. Both looked really strong. That's going to be a big semi over there. This one firmly wrapped up now by playing up. They will play this evening's final for the Open Women's. As we count down the last couple of minutes here.
Again, just some superb execution out there from playing up in this one. As you said before, not to take anything away from Legacy, they are a quality side and have managed to make it this far in the tournament. But at the end of the day, playing up's just come in and executed so strongly and just left Legacy without an answer.
Yeah. Yeah. And unfortunately, on the way to championships, some teams have to come up short, and I'm sure Legacy will be back again next year. Looking to take a vengeance, especially on this game. They'll be eyeing up the game against playing up, I'm sure. Great touch there. Playing up, doing all the little things right. as we close in on the final minute here of the second half. This is the Open Women's semi-final coming to you live from Whakatāne Touch Tournament here. For all of you watching along at home, ngā mihi, kia ora, welcome. Thank you for joining us. That's been an excellent game of touch football, especially if you're a Playing Up fan. And this may be the last set of possession here for Legacy.
One thing I've noticed is looking over the last few rounds of our women's games, there's a lot of young players I'm seeing out on the field, so the future of our New Zealand women's game is looking extremely strong, especially after this match here.
Yeah, definitely. You think about those two other teams that we saw that are playing in that final over there, Pearl Jam and Bullets. You know, there's a lot of good women's players here playing at Whakatāne, and it is Playing Up, booking their spot in this afternoon's Open Women's final. We'll come back to you with who they will be playing, but that is our first playoff game. It's Playing Up taking out the game 8-2 over Legacy. Fantastic game. Ahu, what do you like about that one?
Yeah, no, well, as we were saying throughout the game, I mean, both teams are quality sides there, and but at the end of the day, Playing Up just managed to execute, and Legacy maybe, I don't know if it might be just didn't quite manage to compose themselves mentally and just led to a few unforced errors there, but that just allowed Playing Up to run away with that game there in the end. But again, big props to Playing Up. There was some amazing touch football being played out there today. And best of luck to them in the final.
Yeah, absolutely. They'll be a force to be reckoned with and be going into tonight's final with a ton of confidence. So we're looking forward to our next game. The next game, of course, will be an Open Men's semi-final. We will have First from Pool A taking on First from Pool D coming up at about 3:30 p.m, which is about 15 minutes time. So for those of you out there, it's Whakatāne taking on Loaded. So Whakatāne we did see earlier in the day, taking on Loaded, who we're yet to see. So big game out here on Field 2 coming up very shortly. Thanks for joining us, Ahu. We will see the rest of you guys shortly.